Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver. Pa' que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca en él. Como que ella quiere disfruta la noche, lo anormal. Creo que el novio teme que su relación va a terminar. Se da cuenta que no necesita a alguien más. Quiere un selfie para su Instagram. Ella ya no quiere relación, alguien que diga su condición, que solamente le dé traición, para después llegar con un perdón. Quiere hangar y ser de esos pibis que goza la vida y lo hacen como esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver. Pa' que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca en mí, que yo parezca en mí. No tiene sueños, solamente en sus sueños nos ponemos risueños con un norteño y mi flow brasileño. Yo te juro que es bueno, ya me doy el palo. Ese empate si lo desigualo. Le gusta lo nasty y lo malo. Me traje un regalo. Ella ya no quiere relación, alguien que diga su condición, que solamente le dé traición, para después llegar con un perdón. Quiere hangar y ser de esos pibis que goza la vida y lo hacen como esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver, ella quiere ver. Para que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca en mí, que yo parezca en mí. Dime todo lo que ella quiere, nada ha sido regalado. Entre más independiente, más quiero estar a su lado. Esas nenas, mata, es que más. Ella está plena la noche entera. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, ella quiere ver, ella quiere ver. Pa' que el jefe se dé cuenta que aquí perdió esa mujer, perdió esa mujer. Lo que quiere es enloquecer, ser la mujer que él quería ver. Esa chica quiere selfie, selfie, que yo parezca en mí, que yo parezca en mí. No, 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 no. No hice, Baker. Rap, no. Oh no, tomando por noches enteras, tratando de sacar tu amor, pero eso me desespera, me desespera. Todo por culpa de todo una sobra, mami me engañas otra vez. Es difícil disimular lo que pasa por mi mente cuando te tengo de frente, yeah. Esas ganas de tocar ese cuerpo lentamente, divertirnos malamente con tu piel. Baila hasta que la noche se acabe, bailamos salsa y reggaetón. Eres hermosa y a tu cuerpo lo sabe, que bailas con esa pasión. Si lo haces como eso lo mueves, yo me imagino eso en acción. Chica, sé que tú tienes la clave, baila conmigo esta canción.
Baila conmigo, tú no bailas con cualquiera. Hagamos de la fiesta nuestra cita en primavera. No estamos para acordarnos de tantos malos momentos. Estamos para disfrutar y vivir una nueva era. La más loca, la que más se atreve. La envidia de todas las mujeres. Está soltera y también como lo mueve. Esa cosa sí que tiene poderes.
Mami tiene lo que ninguna chica tiene. Tanto flow que no se compara en niveles. Mi modelo de ti tengo 10.000 carteles. Eres icy, espero que no me congeles. Paso a paso demuestro lo que ella tiene. Sin reposo te baila traviesa y reggae. Por si acaso le muestro lo que tiene el nene. Lo que quiero mami, solo que lo ordene. Baila hasta que la noche se acabe. Bailamos salsa y reggaetón. Eres hermosa y a tu cuerpo lo sabe, que bailas con esa pasión. Si lo haces como eso lo mueves, yo me imagino eso en acción. Chica, sé que tú tienes la clave, baila conmigo esta canción. Hermosa tú eres la mera mera. Me encanta el look de la nueva era. Dile a Mike que ya le encontré nuera, que esa nena ya es mía, la loca para afuera. Así que tranqui, tranqui, que ella se lo goza con un funky, funky. La beso y brinco como un monkey, monkey. Es tan dulce que le dicen pinky, pinky, bebé.
Eres mi miel, mi Anabel, tu favorito y tu perro fiel. Ese nivel en que te cargas, se te ve tan bonita en esa tanga. Dale, muévelo, muévelo, muévelo. Cuando cuentes tres me invita on the floor. Dale, muévelo, muévelo, muévelo. Tú naciste pa' esto, pa' el reggaetón.
Baila hasta que la noche se acabe, baila.
Here we go. Hey guys, welcome to this stream. It's been a while since I've not streamed. As you can see, I didn't activate my mic just now. We're gonna get started soon. Both teams are ready. It's been a while, we've not streamed, so you might see a few issues on the stream. Hopefully I can fix them on the go. But two very big teams fighting it out today. I'm gonna launch the game right now and we'll talk about it in a sec. We start our ban phase here. Let me know if the sound on Siege is too loud, not too, or if it's my voice that's too loud, stuff like that. We can get it fixed. But the first ban on border will be a blitz. Now, we did kind of fire through because we've got another game straight after that. Let me talk you through the map Veto as we stand. So, got rid of Night Heaven, Labs, Bank and Sky straight away, and Cafe, Consulate, Chalet after that. It was a decider between Club and Border. We decided to go for Border, meaning that Spirit Gaming will defend and attack in overtime, Voltage, attack and then defend in overtime if it comes to that. Montagne, banned as well. Big shields getting out of play straight away. As we head into this game. looking at what Voltage do play now, yes, the game is just about to launch for you guys. Obviously there's a 3-minute delay that you will see, and the last ban, which we're just waiting after Azami, so anything that can block essentially some shots is we're getting rid of, and Clash is also one of those. So tough times. Give me a second. Off we go, apologies. First, we're gonna go Armory Lockers, so all the way down in that. What am I saying? Armory Lockers is all the way up. I was thinking of Bank, I don't know why, but it says North EU. Well, I've put. It should be.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I did put the right one. Oh yeah, there's lots
Attackers have located a bomb.
for them. We'll see if we need to rehost. I did put the right server setting. I think it might have moved me. It's the one all to the left, which is the West Europe one. Let's see one round, and if they do have a rehost, we'll get into that straight after. Shouldn't take too long, especially if they played one game. We'll get to see up. Just take a picture of the band.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Into place. Right, so
Attackers are heading out to
apologize
defuse a
my
bomb.
OBS. I've not casted in a while, so it'll be a tough one to go. But Castle here, making sure everything is so good. Game sound I can see is absolutely firing through my voice. So I'll take it down a notch as we wait. Oh, here we go. Right, that should be slightly better. We've not missed any kills, still drawing that sort of top down. We've got that information. Raptors ready for a quick fire. Quick. Plants, is it coming down? Yes it is. The C4 from Korean is about, oh no, but got disabled twice. C4s are not gonna go down. The plant is up, and suddenly Spirit Gaming are having to defend this one. The run out unsuccessful, will not get traded though. He will get down. Did manage to get him right up. Cute Vector with a kill on another play. He's gonna have to run, but can't do anything. Gets shut down, and now it's all up to Farah to close it out. He won't be able to 4v1. Absolute madness. Let me just ask if they need a rehost or not, just to see if they want to go on another. They are fine, so Voltage are fine, and if I look at (103), something I need to have a look at if his ping is too. I know it's not static, as you can see. It needs to be 110 plus. So no problem so far. We'll see if further down the line they do need a rehost.
Need to
It's something
locate
they
and
can
defuse
definitely do. Going back to the same place. You know, if you
Bomb located by attackers.
Let me have a look at you, capullo.
Jammer ready.
Activate camera.
if you don't succeed the first time, is what I was gonna say. You just go back straight. Oh yeah, I do have the free moving cam now. That it's been so long I've not casted, guys, that I even sometimes forget about that sort of free cam that's been added probably a year ago. It was definitely a while. And whilst we're in the prep phase, I'll check the stream to see if we do have any issues in terms of what you guys are saying. Not so much. Right, back into the game then. No spawn kills, something I've not seen in a while. We do have Top Xander, I don't know how you pronounce it, you guys will have to tell me on stream, but just lurking around, waiting for the insertion. Skies is going to spot him, but we do destroy the drones. He's going to have to drop down, otherwise it might be trouble for it. We do have Farah as well, standing quite confidently here in that CCTV. A one-dimensional push, we're all pushing from that sort of side of the map. Q-Vector with the first kill on Top Xander. It's the attack that manages to get their first kill. They are going to try and look for a second though, and it could be no. Katsu does get the kill. Doesn't get traded. Yes, he does. Cute Vector to get the kill on Katsu. We've now gone up, but Skies is able to take care of that mirror, and suddenly it's a 3v2. The calm before the storm. P1 getting lots of damage here, but instead will survive. We're a bit stuck, you know, despite getting kind of 3 players from them. It's up to Monster and Farah to close this one out, but we've only got 1 player on site. Essentially, the other one is covering the CCTV, but doesn't have massive angles here. The only thing he can do is take the rotates. However, we do have P1 that's gonna try and get him. Does not have the information, meaning we'll be able to enter quite easily in there. Ooh, you've got to be careful. No, Farah decides to leave the room. Does get traded though. P1 sanctioned twice, and we've got the information on that third player. We know where he's coming, and we'll just wait for him around the corner. Not able to grab the kill so far. It's a 2v1. Q-Vector's got lots to do here if he wants to bring the round for his team.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds to go.
Oof, gets absolutely obliterated by Monster, and it's 1-1 after 2 rounds. It does sound like the sound of the game is much higher than my mic, so what I'll do is I'll put the game sound at probably 70% and my mic at, oh, it's at 61%. I might put my mic at 100 and then 70. We'll see if that makes a big difference. Let's see that right now. Right, so we're getting back into the game. And let me see if the sound is much better or not. Do tell me if it's not good enough. So we decide to go downstairs. Now that is quite a tough side to the site to defend. You do have those kind of hard walls on, well, at least 50% of the objective, but when you do try and do that extend, you've got to be really strong in that part of the map, which you do also need to retain all that top floor control, because as you can see, that is all soft destruction as well as onto site, and we do have that trap, that hatch that will allow the attackers to cause a whole lot of problem. So attacking, here we go. Ooh, Farah's gathering that intel, letting his mates know where they are. We've got the new Blackbeard here into play. We do have players as well already inserted upstairs, looking for different intel. We've got the information, but that could be a two-edged sword. C4 not quite coming in yet. Yeah, you'll have to go through there. Hatch is going to be open. We're destroying all those Valkyrie camps, but we need to be careful because we do have two players up there. Do we have the information on that one? I do wonder. I don't think so. We do need to drone. We know there's some holes there. We're just waiting for that player to peek through them. But there is a mirror instead, giving an advantage to Katsu. I apologize. I need to have a look at the player names before making such claims. But still two players upstairs causing trouble.
A bomb has been located.
Waiting for that push from Golden. Golden will grab a kill, but Q Vector is the one to get a double. Skies on Korean as well, and now it's a 3v2. The defense doesn't have much left. We've got the information on one of those players, and if Katu is patient, could cause a lot of trouble. Whereas Topsander is also making his way back up. Needs to be careful though with his push. Potentially could back that player, but no, they're all concentrating on that side of the map. I don't think they've droned out any of the players. They do have the information that there is someone in that staircase. Oh, Katsu with an absolute banger of a kill. C4 did not connect though. We've dropped the diffuser, meaning that he's gonna have to go get it. Explosion here does catch him out. Skies on Katu, and it's a 1v2, but we just got the diffuser. We need to get back onto site. That's where Top Xander is, and the plant is gonna go underway. We don't have the information. Doesn't quite get the first kill. Decides not to plant. He's got a plant, and that is a 1-1 by Top Xander. If only he stuck that plant. No, big mistake here from the Voltage team, and Spirit Gaming does manage to grab a second round. 2-1 here. After 3 rounds, we've got another 3 before the side swap, and goodness me, that is a tight game we're going to witness today. Solis Tubarao we decide to bring for ventilation. That's quite an interesting pick. It's going to be helping to
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
sort of delay that attack coming in. There's different ways we can attack this objective. Some people do go straight in that window trying to plant in this small room. We usually, you'd want to take control of that sort of top floor. We do have the holes, meaning that the defenders will defend that, and I think the Tubarao is going to kind of delay that opening of the wall to make sure they either have to go through that door or at least make them waste a couple of seconds, if not minutes. We are probably going to have a presence as well in that staircase. Overall, playing majorly upstairs, not many players onto side. We've got Katu as well covering. We've got an extend here, because obviously only that sort of doorway will lead you into the objective. That wall has been left soft, interestingly, meaning that from this window we can get a view onto site. I don't know if that's something that they've done on purpose or not, but in terms of the attack, we are attacking, it seems, CCTV before getting to the armory. Yeah, big push here. I think we're expecting Korean standing in there. Are we gonna explode that door and burst in? Is that the plan? And it is. Oh no, misses his first kill. And then the second one comes in but manages to get the shot. Knows that the player's gonna go up. No, they didn't have the information. One player down, gets killed by Farah, the C4 TK, and it's a 1v4. It's not all up to Katsu to close this one out. He's gonna have to go outside because we know exactly where it is. We've got that information. There's nothing he's gonna be able to do. The plant's gonna go down. The push is in, and despite grabbing a kill, they do manage to secure the ground. What? They start off the game 2-2. They do not. Two really big rush. I mean, the two attacks that worked for Voltage Gaming have definitely been some sort of like quick pace, lots of use of utility. I did love in the first plant the use of the double sort of EMP grenade to deny those two C4s one after the other. We didn't, you know, we expected them to have sort of like two C4s going around, and I think that was played beautifully. We decided to go upstairs another time because, well, we defended it well once. Obviously, except that sort of fast push, we did actually manage to do well. But yeah.
Wall secured. Loading new mag. Let me have a look at you, Kabuyo.
14 seconds of prep
10
left.
seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Reload.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Gas the meridian.
Ooh, that cam is probably going to get broken quite quickly, and I think the Valky cam's actually
Reloading.
causing problems there. We've got... I think we did try and spawn peek here, did not quite work as intended though. Oof, Katsu does manage though to get a kill while staying there. Big kill from Katsu again. He's just unstoppable, isn't he? Very aggressive here, and he does have the information about a third player. Oh, he does know he's here. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna keep pushing, be aggressive, or is it the time to sort of calm down, go back onto site? But that attack from VG completely falling apart so far. We've got the information here, trying to put a bit of pressure. Just worried that he might come back from those east stairs. Oh, that could be danger. That could be danger. That could be danger, and it is. Does not manage to get the swing for the 4th kill, but the harm has been done. It's a 4v2 P1 in a tricky situation, having to deal with 2 players here in that CCTV. Only 1 minute and 13 seconds left. Not much Voltage can do from here, to be fair. Oh, we do have the mirror as well. It's just going to be impossible. You've got to go from somewhere else. You might have to either run across, but that would be danger. The attacker's a bit stuck here, 48 seconds, nowhere to go. They've got to take care of that CCTV, but there's someone waiting around the corner, and it's Top Xander. We do have the C4 as well, that's ready and prepped, will not connect. But as we run out, he's expecting that run out, isn't he, from the Valkyrie? But no, Top Xander manages to get a 2nd kill. Oh, great play here from the Valkyrie. And that does, again, give the advantage to Spirit Gaming. 3-2 in one of the tightest matchups we've seen this season. Not all division combined, though. We have seen some pretty tough games. Some 8-7s have been played already, and this one is looking the way. Yeah, It's looking like it's gonna go that way for sure.
Defenders, protect your bomb from being defused by attackers.
Just gonna have a look at any skins. I don't think there are. No, that's default. All good.
Location of a bomb.
Just making sure that we don't get told off. So here the mute. Yeah, that's default. All good. Right. So upstairs we're gonna also. Well, we've opened the hatch. We're deciding to leave the wall sort of soft. We've got some kind of spawn kill vibes going around here.
Attackers are heading
Katu is coming up. He has managed to grab 2, but will refrain from that this time. We do have Farah sort of standing under. We do have Skies that will be able to spot him quite easily if those decide to pull his heart sort of sensor. But the attack focusing again, it seems, on that top floor. We've got Golden on the east stairs ready to go in. It will be greeted by Katu. I'm sorry, it's just too many. Just makes me think of Katsu curry, but it is Katu. Katu, Korean, Farah, Monster, and Top Xander against P1, Golden, Raptor, Skies, and Cute Vector. Raptor does seem like he's gonna go from that downstairs hall. There is a hall there. Might be able to spot Farah, who's just gone back to side. Katu does get a kill on Golden, who was able to get rid of the mirror of Cohen. Having a troubling start to the game, that mirror. It is not her job to do the kills, but nonetheless struggling to get those kills. Skies with a kill on Katu, and I think that is all the upstairs hold dealt with. So yeah, we don't have anyone else upstairs, meaning that we'll be able to focus. Oh, am I lying? We do have no monsters downstairs. What am I saying? So that upstairs hold is definitely free. Be careful though, because we do have Raptor looking to catch out any sort of defender. P1 is playing toying at that door, kind of making his presence known. Knows where one player is. We'll be able to focus on him. We do have another place that's just gone back upstairs, but Top Sander's able to grab one and get away with it. No, it will get down to end finish, bringing it back into a 3v2. But how did he get away with that first kill? Monster still there, grabs the first kill, absolutely demolishes his head. Will get a lot of damage from the upstairs though. That gets traded back, and now it's all up to Farah, who decides to leave onto the other side. He's gonna re-angle that way, and now it's all up to Raptors and Skies. I'm not sure they know where it is. I've got that information. It is on the other side.
10 seconds left.
The plant is gonna have to come down, but it won't need, because Raptor takes care of Farah and brings it back into a 3-all. What a first half of Siege have we had so far. 3-3 at the brink of death. The attack matches the defense, and we'll have to see how it goes now, because the defenders of Voltage Gaming will start in defense as well if they do go to overtime. That means 7 rounds of defense in a row potentially. Could that be a game changer? Absolutely, both teams do have a technical timeout and a rehost if needed. Obviously, if it's a technical rehost due to, let's say, a wrong setting, or if there's trouble with obviously ping and stuff like that, it doesn't have to count for a certain team, but they do have that sort of rehost, or just like a pause if you need to kind of log out, get rid of a skin or just restart your game. That is something that can happen. And obviously that 45-second tactical timeout, which I believe teams will probably use if they get in sort of a tough situation of a, you know, like a 6-5 or 6-3 actually could be a tough one to go about.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a
Oh, we decided to bring, well, I like to call him the new operator. I know it's not the newest operator, it's still pretty new to me. The Scopos is being brought here by Voltage Gaming. We do have, again, a similar attack where we all decide to take control of that top floor. We've got the drones as well already available. We know that P1 is at that door. Is it a chance to bait him? I'm not sure. Monster is waiting for that run out, and we've got Katu pushing as well. Does Katu know? They must know. They must know. Katu does get the kill onto that player, and the run out from Raptor gets 2 incredible kills. Oh, got that information but not quite able to find the bullets here, hidden behind the Scopos. That run out, 2 kills. I mean, we did read the situation really well with the drone and Katu able to kind of get that first kill on P1, but after that they've sort of fallen apart, and it does seem like they've got everything to do again. The site is well defended. Golden's gonna get a lot of damage here as they've entered. Whew, C4 does not connect. Oh, but we're completely mute, jammed on that side. It seems like the only way is going to be through that door. We do have the Scopos here and someone standing behind it. We've got that information. Is Katu going to have to sort of come and create some trouble? But no, we tried to break the mute in order to open the wall. Really good play here, because it means we've got that sort of position. All hands let loose. We do have a player that dropped back down. I think Golden is trying to sort of go around. No, he's going to decide to stay here, but we don't really have the information. Gets picked off. 2v1. Oh, Raptor with a triple kill. Katu manages to get one, and now it's all up to him to finish it off. Does get one, but will have to run away far, far, far away.
5 seconds to go.
Oh, 5 seconds. They know where he is. He's got no chance. Is he going to get the plant down? No, he will not. Cube Vector grabs the first defensive round for the Russians. And just like that, we go to round 8. As I know, there is a game starting as well on Crysis channel. It will be underrated against ELC. I like to call them ELC because I do not know how to pronounce. If we do have some Finnish guys on the stream, because I know we've got quite a big part of Spirit Gaming is Finnish. ELC plus, it doesn't sound very nice, but their game is starting just now as well. So we do have 4 games in Championship running tonight. Quite a few games overall running tonight, but that are being streamed, at least in this division. It will be these 4, so the ELC channel and Crysis channel.
10 seconds remaining.
Voltage Gaming taking the first defense, just like they did in the attack. They took their first attack. Let's see what they can come up with now, and how can Spirit Gaming come back from this, because it's been it's the second time we see a team win 2 rounds in a row. Last time we ran out of time. Farah won the upside down rappel. Soon enough he'll be able to run across the whole map on rappel, but not quite just yet. Cute Vector has his eyes on the prize. He's just standing there, but no, gets shut down by Cute Koyan. Yeah. 2-dimensional attack here. Able to get rid of those players fairly easily. And so now we've got the control of that CCTV. Or security room, whatever you want to call it. And we're just waiting for any rotate here in the staircase, trying to catch them off guard. We've got the information on a player downstairs that we are going to try and get. Oh no, the spread in the wall will unfortunately not yield anything. So will the C4. Not quite getting anything, but Koyan is able to grab another kill. Does he have the information that there's another player standing right there? No, he does not. Gets shut down by Skies. Lack of information here, and 2 players from Voltage Gaming able to still retain control of that top floor. We're not able to get rid of them. We will explode to sort of make them waste time, and there's 1 minute and 30 seconds. Close down the barricades with... Oh! Not quite able to get him. Indeed wait for him, but unfortunately does not get it. The death mark fails, so that means we won't be able to track any of those players. 2 players sitting safely onto site. Sky's also not too far out, but being hidden like he's been doing so far, he's been doing it so well, and I'm not sure he's been seen by that drone. The hatch has been breached. Please tell me he's not just gonna drop down that hatch. He's got the information, now we know where it is. Topsander will get the kill on Golden. The drop onto site does look like an option, but Raptor gets a kill on Farah. We decide to just run in. The plant's going down. Ooh, Topsander with another kill, and suddenly it's all up to Skies. We've completely opened up that site. The diffuser is planted, and now we just have to wait it out. Big mistake here. Does not grab the kill, though able to down him, but Katsu will end it 4-4 after 8 rounds of siege. This game is absolutely phenomenal. Just the right time for me to show you guys the scores. 12 kills for Katsu, we've got 8 for Topsander, and we also have 8 for Skies and Raptor on the Voltage side. Then it goes to Vector with 6, 5 for Golden, 4 for Farah, and we've got 2 for Monster and P1, whereas we've got our Korean standing at 3 kills. So Katsu is sort of, you know, leading his team in terms of kill count, but overall all players are contributing to that game, and not just with intel but also kills. You can see the number of assists as well. The lowest number of assists that a player has is 5. Can you in 8 rounds? That means that every player, despite, you know, dying, will have made in 80% of rounds at least an assist. So all the players hitting their bullets, finding people's heads, but sometimes also just helping their teammates grab those important kills. Right, so we've got P1 here opening up that side. We decide to go back because, well, we thought we had it. We thought we'd won it with that great sort of play upstairs by Skies on Koyan, but unfortunately not quite enough to get the kill. Ooh, the drop. We decide to have still 3 upstairs, Golden and Vector downstairs. We see a lot of use here of that, you know, pulse, but not quite seen him change the course of a round just yet. Same for the mirror, she's been useful at sort of like closing out lines, but we've not seen direct kills from it as it stands. So we do decide though to bring one of the best operators of the game, if not the best operators in terms of map control, or site control, should I say. The Fenrir is an absolute menace when it comes to understanding where the defenders, while the attackers are. Oh, don't make that mistake. Do not make that mistake. Top Xander will... Ooh. Grab a sweet first kill, gets a second. He's got information on the third one, but not able to grab him. Kogan will sanction Vector. Now it's a 5v2. Suddenly looks like it's going the way of Spirit Gaming. Maybe a mistake to take that site again. We've got 1 minute and 16 seconds. We've got information on one of those players as well. And it's all up to Golden that we have not seen yet. So we don't know where Golden is. I don't mean Golden, we know where he is. He's been shut down. It's Skies that's upstairs, still sneaking through. Oh no, won't be able to grab that first kill because we've got that player. There's one in behind. Top Xander, the flawless round. Great use of the utility. Oh, that is rude. That is rude. Big kill here being brought by Spirit Gaming, who lead 5-4. That is just the second time you can see that they are able to put 2 rounds past their enemies. We've seen Voltage Gaming do it as well, but it's just been I don't think we've had a team 2 rounds ahead. You know, we've got 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, and then it's just gone 5-4 to 5-4. So yet to see a team detach, and this might be the time to use your TTO if needed. I'm just checking that it did not get used. After this round, Voltage Gaming, if it's not going your way, you might need to use that, but we're not there yet, so no need to stress.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Ooh, got caught in the pole there.
10 seconds remaining.
In terms of sight, you know, some opens there a bit everywhere. We've left those 2 walls
Attackers are moving
soft, which is surprising. We've got Katu rushing in to try and grab an early kill, but will not connect. P1 is looking to sort of run out. We've got Golden also standing in here with 2 walls reinforced. Farah is going up the other staircase, just trying to judge what's going on site. Droning from Katu and Monster to give their players more information. We've got Koyan, who is at the window but needs to be vigilant because he is exposing himself potentially to one of those players. He does see him, can't just run in though. Waiting for the info. Oh, that is a very sweet kill here. Top Xander has taken a little bit of damage, but will not fall nonetheless. We've got the information on a second player. Does not get caught out. We've managed to break this. How does he get away with it? Just able to go out of the CCTV without being punished. Koyan grabs a double kill. Very strong, that Blackbird operator. We've got the information on a third one. C4 coming in, will detonate but will not get any kills. We know where those players are standing. It's just a case of having someone to help picking them off. And in terms of Voltage, don't be too aggressive onto that Blackbird, but you might want to be more aggressive on the kind of flank is what you need to be doing. We need to have Raptor here going on the flank. Because it's looking like they're all relocating here, and if we keep pushing for Vector, we're going to get sanctioned. Cancelling the impact here. Oh, I think we've heard him, Volks. Back up. Lots of damage. Oh no. The timing just not there. We've got the information, but Farah gets the kill, but we do get dropped down. It's 4v2, 3v2 now. Golden and Raptor in a quite tough position, but still holding up. 12 seconds to go. We've decided to go full in on that T1. But it might not work out. We've got the smoke still in place. The plant is going to have to go down. We've got the information. Raptor with a magical kill. And it's a quad kill for Korean, who might be looking for his ace. Will he get it though? Yes, he does. Korean with the ace, giving Spirit Gaming their first bull of match. Match point between these two teams is the first single time we've seen a team put a two round gap. Korean is on top. Yeah, you'll see that in just a few minutes. I know you've got kind of 180 seconds delay, but 6-4 at the moment on Border, as we line up after that for another great game, which will be Ryuhin, the sort of Wisteria team, against Sakudo. So again, the final that we've had last season in best of 5. If you know what, the two last championship finals have been these two teams. So I expect an amazing game as well. We've got the Scopers coming in as well. We decided to go upstairs. We've seen that we were only a couple of seconds away from grabbing a win on this site. The plan coming in the dying seconds of the round. All we need to do is not lose players stupidly at the beginning of the round, and then just, yeah, if they want to all attack on that side, just stay strong. I thought the flank would have been a good idea, but because they all focused there was no need to sort of flank. So great play here from Voltage, but not enough to counter Spirit. No spawn peaks, it seems. We've got Raptor waiting for drones. Drone camping. Farah is sort of shooting through that door, seeing if there's anyone that can be caught off guard. We've got Koyan again, just creeping up the same way he's been doing before. Now we need to give him some intel. We need to give him info as to where the players are. So he's finally in. Deathmark did not work. We do have an echo this time as well to sort of come on. Oh, the timing. The timing here. We do have the information though. We know where they are. We know they're in there with the echo, and we're playing very smart by not flashing them. That means we will be able to take care of that player, but just not quite yet. Also, I didn't ask guys, but how's the quality of the stream? I'm trying to put it on max. Is it sufficient? Does it need to be improved? It does look like it could be improved from what I'm looking at. Definitely something I can look into. Oh, big trouble here. Nate coming in. Skies will get rid of Cohen, who did do an ace last round, so that's a good start for Voltage Gaming. And we also still have the Echo, who's got drones for days. Oh, yeah, I think he felt that one committed. The fact that you can't cook it anymore. Very annoying for the attacking team. Holding off strong so far. Top Xander will get a kill to start with. Farah downstairs trying to do some trouble, but Katsu is in a position where he could be planting here. Do we have the information? Can P1 deny this? Yes, he can. And he's just going to hide again, and they're going to have to deny that again. He does not have the information on where it is. 15 seconds if he times this correctly. Oh, Raptor just decides to run through. And it's suddenly a 1v2. Not much can be done. We've got the Echo drone. Oh no, he's got to activate it. No, but Golden does grab a monster. And we will go to 6-5. Slightly late here on the Echo, but nonetheless able to grab that kill.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Lights out!
6-5, still match point. About 50 minutes into the game.
Bomb located by attackers.
Are we going to go to overtime, or is this going to be the win for Spirit Gaming? 6-5 here at the death. We've got the
10 seconds to go.
oh, the change to an Ash. No, we decided to go with IQ here for Farah. We did bring again that Echo,
Objective is to defuse the bomb.
which has been very powerful, especially in those last sort of 2 rounds of the game.
I will watch over us. RED active. If it runs on batteries, I see it. Located a bomb.
Nade will not connect. We're trying to get that information on Cute Vector because we do need to get rid of him. That mute needs to go. The upstairs is being taken by Korean, who's moving in quite quickly with Top Xander and Monster on his shoulder. The aim being to get rid of Raptors and Skies as fast as possible. They are letting their presence known. Ooh, but I don't think we've spotted that player in the corner here. Oh, he's going to be able to sanction him, surely. Yeah, he's kind of cornered here. He's kind of cornered, and Korean will get rid of him. Great play here. If he moved, he was dead. If he didn't, he was dead as well. Trying to get that information on the site below, but we still have 2 players causing trouble. Upstairs, Sky is absolutely demolished. Top Xander as Korean made a huge hole in the wall. We've got information about the player downstairs.
Got eyes on him.
We do know where 2 of those players are. It's just be a case of trying to push in. Bit scared of anything that could happen from downstairs. All players are. We don't really have that information. Oh, but great intel again from P1. That Echo is really a game changer, but now with Vector's gonna absolutely destroy one of those players. Going back onto site. Is he gonna just completely walk out? Yeah, he is. He's got to hide himself because he needs to be playing on those drones. 31 seconds, and it looks like it might be a overtime here for Voltage Gaming because, well, we haven't got rid of that echo, and there's 10 seconds to play. Unless they're able to find him, there's nothing they're going to be able to do. He's just going to deny it. Vector gets the first one. He gets down, but there's only 5 seconds to play. Gets down with defuse, and that's it. We are going to overtime. Voltage Gaming bring it back in a last gasp of what's been an absolutely amazing 12 rounds of Siege. Ooh, tactical timeout. Potentially another 3 rounds of Siege, and whilst they do their tactical timeout, it might be a perfect time for me to add Neos. This is not my usual count. I just realized that I didn't do the updates, so I had 47 gig. Here we go. I'll just add him. Perfect. We play, they say. That they do. 6-6. Blackbeard is a menace for Spirit Gaming, but so is the Echo of P1. Are they going to do the exact same round they've done 2 rounds ago of just pushing them back with that Echo as much as possible? Do we need on Spirit Gaming's side to be bringing an operator that can deal with that Echo? Do we need an IQ, or do we need to track that Echo and just kill him first? Just try and corner him somehow. Tough question. I do believe that that TTO is as much beneficial for Spirit to know, well, right, we've just dropped 2 rounds in a row where we could have won the game easily. Easily, I say easily, it's not easily, but you know, they were within reach, and what do we do now? Do you know, how do we stop that kind of dynamic? And then Voltage Gaming will be asking themselves, how do we keep smashing them and just keep that positive dynamic going up? We've got 2 rounds under our belts. We're in overtime. It's back to 0. We've got that 7th round of defense. What are we going to do? Korean still attacking the same space. We've got Sky standing in a corner. Drone's coming in. He's in. Oof. Will get damage. Oh, and gets shut down, but not killed. C4 from Raptor will get rid of him, and that is definitely not how Spirit will have wanted to begin that round. We did bring that IQ, which is going to be useful, but just not like that. Oh, I've got the information. Katu will get the refrag though on the player. We will get one of the Echo drones as well. So all in all, not the worst in the world. But we did lose that Korean, who's on 10 kills, one of the 3 top fraggers of Spirit's team, but also shield that you can count on. So now we're going to have to be pushing the other side. Trying to spot those players one after the other. We know where they are. Gonna keep spotting them. P1 does get the kill though. Great display here from P1, who's kind of stuck. Raptors with a kill on Monster, and P1 is in a complicated place. Gets shut down by Farah. That's the Echo gone. 2v3 though, with only Katsu and Farah left. Raptor is staying quiet in that security room. Oh, decides to drop down but gets shut down. 2v2. 44 seconds to play. Golden still in, well, not the best position in the world, but I don't think he's been spotted. Yes, he has. Katsu with the kill, and suddenly this could somehow be going the way of Spirit. Not much time though. That wall is soft as well. If we do try and plant, he's gonna have to get that kill. Oh! Skies with the kill, exactly what you wanted to avoid, and he does close it out. The clutch here from Skies with the Vector. And suddenly Voltage have won their last 3 defensive rounds. Big problem here for Spirit Gaming, who are just seconds away from disaster, it seems. They were leading 6-4. They are now being led 7-6. Can they come back into this game?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Reloading! New camera feed up and running!
And we do decide to go upstairs as well, on the side of Spirit Gaming.
Reloading!
Oh, I didn't know there was a little passage there. You can see how the map's been done. Not that it interests anyone, but off you go.
10 seconds left.
Hatch is being breached as well, meaning that we'll probably have some vertical play.
Seconds to insertion.
And a strong presence again of Farah in that room. He's gonna run out, nothing to see, but just to show that there are that presence to maybe slow down the attackers, make them lose a couple of seconds, just, you know, like P1's doing, make them check. And we do decide to bring the Blackbeard again on P1. I do think that Blackbeard and Deimos have been seen on nearly about every single round of this game. We're currently on round 13, and of the round 14, apologies, yeah, 6 plus 7, and obviously that's round 14 is where we are. But oh, he's being quite sneaky here, but he might get seen. Yeah, he might want to go back. Did he manage to get that? I'm not sure. Very slow burner attack here from the attackers, where we still have the Twitch run of
Attackers
Skies
located a bomb.
that is alive.
Activate. I'll find you. And then you.
A very, very slow attack so far. We're not really pushing. We need to get rid of Katsu, who did drop down, meaning we'll be able to make our way in, but that means we've got a Katsu downstairs that's potentially going to come back up the main staircase. Now, we do also have Golden downstairs. I'm assuming he'll be willing to chase him. Got the information on one player. Katsu does get Golden. That's what we were talking about, that we can't have that player there. P1 is looking for Katsu, and he might just about find him. Oh, Katsu does manage to get the kill, and it's a 5v1, ladies and gentlemen. It does seem like we're going to go into an 8-7. Oof, not quite able to get the kill. The peek is in. Ooh, danger, danger. And does get finished off by Korean. We are going to the end of the end of the end. These two teams unable to pull away a victory. But then again, none of these teams want to lose either. So last round of the game, obviously straight after this we will have Revin versus Voltage Gaming. We're just finishing this game. You do have a 3-minute delay. That means that the other game is potentially going to start around 1/4 for your time. Obviously I will try and start it as soon as possible on my side, but it might just be the case. And we can have a look at the map veto and all that sorts of things whilst I set up the game. I can leave you on a short hold. I think that'll be the best course of action. We do decide to go downstairs again for the last round, and it is a defensive round for Voltage. You see, choosing that defense in overtime is quite useful to them, because they've put more rounds, it seems, in 4 rounds in total in defense, only 3 in attack. I guess it's a bit half-half.
10 seconds left.
Oh no, I'm
5
looking at
seconds
the yeah, that's it.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
The attack always coming from the same side. I believe we'll again take control of that top floor. We've got Korean again on this Blackbeard monster, trying to counter P1 with the AQ, and Topzander with the sort of map control. I thought I was going to sneeze here, sorry. Q Vector is standing there downstairs on his own. Oh, C4. Oh, C4 comes in. We did talk about it, like, C4, really? Oh my god. And it's just gone. It's evaporated. What a kill with the C4 here. Absolute filth to take care of Topzander. Now we've got to push more aggressively on the top floor. Still lacking quite a bit of information on that long staircase. Here we go. We're going to have a drone in there, and we're probably going to see a play come in. The advantage of having Topzander is that we know he's going to be able to stand on those drones. Raptors, look at how many people we have just stuck upstairs. There's only, it seems, P1 on site. Could it be a way of just rushing site? But is it too late? We do have Katsu. They are going to attack the other side. I think they've got that information. Now we've dropped back down, and the push is going to bomb from Korean. There is an opportunity to plant here. Should we? Should we need it? Plant coming up. Did not see him. I think that's going to be the play. That's going to be the play for him. Kills coming left and right. We need to go out. He needs to make his way out, and he does. But top, we do still have Katsu somehow still alive. There's a player upstairs, but we know he's here. He's going to have to drop Skies with a kill from the sky. The drop, no, P1 gets the kill, and now it's a 1v not many. 0 versus 2, plenty of time to disable, and it's GG's. Voltage Gaming will win this game 8-7 from Spirit Gaming. GG's to both teams. What a game of Siege, but ultimately that overtime defense is what helped them just get there. What a game here. GG's to Voltage Gaming, and also GG's to Spirit that never gave up. 8-7. They will still grab a point, and I will show you the ranking in just a second. So we've got these standing here, which I am about to update. So do bear with me, because we just have this up game to update. hopefully should be fine. Yes, it's been updated, and now we're gonna go to Ryujin versus Sakudo. So looking at that ranking, it should update in a little bit, but Voltage with a win here will have 6 points and will lead the ranking if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to switch the assets as well to the Sakudo game. Just waiting for that standing to update itself. It should update itself at some point. Bit slow. Here we go. Here it comes. Voltage Gaming with 5 points are at the top. A round difference of only 3. It's been a tough one. So that is the ranking for this game. What I'm going to do is leave you in a very, very, very short hold and plan the next game. See you in a second.
Life is what you make it. My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places. I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it. This life is so abrasive, so I almost gave it. All this shit I'm laying, it's only the foundation. I've been going crazy, just trying to find a way. I was in the basement, trying to turn the page. I was going through the phase. See my face, I've been chasing at the paper, been all for the ways, with everything again, and nothing left to lose. I've been breaking rules, I've been making moves, with everything to prove. Now it's going how I see it through my lens, but it's stuck in my head. I can't seem to get away from it. I went out of my way. I'm trying to feel the air again. I've lost somewhere in my head. I've been at it all on my own. Holding tight to the pledge. I'm somewhere near the edge of wishing we never met. I'm scared of being without you. Afraid no one ever know me. I'm out near the edge, and I can't get this out of my head yet. Looking like who I'm becoming, it's all I ever wanted. Never like me when you're sober, only like you when I'm lonely. Got me looking in the mirror for the self-diagnosis. Feel like they really nice me, if they ever get to know me. They tell me that you need me, but your action didn't show it. Knowing that you play the angles, and I'm seeing through your motives. But the weight down on my shoulder, found a way to hold it. I can't keep my focus, better keep composure. Hard when I've been coping with all the pressure that I fed. Make it hard to hold my head, make it hard to get to sleep. Like I'm slipping from the edge, struggling to get a breath. Right the wrongs with the lead, life is not a guarantee. Niggas dying by the clip, self-prescribed to dealing mess. Now the way to flee the scene, I've been trying to get a grip onto something out of reach. Life is speeding to a beat, it's how I realize that I'm not the man I wanna be. I've been running for myself, we all afraid to die alone. Scared that's all it ever be. I've been scrolling down a feed, afraid we never get to see the type of liberation that we really need to set us all free. I went out of my way. I'm trying to feel the air again. I'm lost somewhere in my head. Been out here all on my own. I'm holding tight to the pledge. I'm somewhere near the edge of wishing we never met. I'm scared of being without you. Afraid no one ever know me. I'm out near the edge, and I can't get this out of my head yet.
Look, I don't play, I got goals, I got God, I got hope, I got self in my home, I got G, that's my bro, OB, on the beat, he got heat on the stove. If they keep playing with us, they gon' reap what they sow. Whoa, yeah buddy, we gon' keep talking cold, and I hang with a few, cause the most do the most. Wine bottles on the table, get the chairs and a toast, cause we didn't save ourselves, it was God as our boast. Look, talking like they know me, they don't know the half. I'm like Owen Hart, mixed inside a Noah's Ark. I had battles in the dark, why you so alarmed? See the battles and the scars, had to go to class. Tamagotchi Versace in my pocket, why you holding off? Cause the oldest got the rocket that can mow a lawn. But I'm chilling in the field, didn't go to farm. Daddy told me keep it real and show no regard. Those who didn't wanna build, try to throw a dart. When you got the shield with you, you gon' hold it hard. I'm a sower, he the grower, you can't throw apart. Everything that he touches, we is holy art. Whoa, talking like they know me, they don't know the half, no. They ain't see my mama had a load of cargo. All we saw was drama, she ain't let her arm close. Everybody eats, no stones. I don't play, I got woes, I got God, I got hope, I got Soph in my home, I got G, that's my bro, OB on the beat, he got heat on the stove. If they keep playing with us, they gon' reap what they sow. Whoa, yeah, buddy, we gon' keep talking cold, and I hang with a few, cause the most do the most. Wine bottles on the table, get the chairs and a toast, cause we didn't save ourselves, it was God as our boast. Woo! Look, no delay, I made a note today. Know the race, nobody owe you grace. God did it, that be my only space. Look, all in it, my brother throw the bait. Who's playing games, wanna play it safe? I'm setting pace for the younger man to imitate while you hesitate. I ain't had a pad or pen, but since I'm in a place, never had a plan to span. But let me set a plate, demonstrate at a better rate. It's begun, gotta set them straight. We ain't never late, is you done? Had to meditate, get my head away from the slums, let me predicate. This is for the way, and the sun, he the boast. Coffee with the toast, Yahweh shower blessings on me, never leave me alone. I can never pay back, you ain't even know. Had to take them way back, homie, now you know. Yeah, I don't play, I got woes, I got God, I got hope, I got Soph in my home, I got G, that's my bro, OB on the beat, he got heat for the stove. If they keep talking reckless, they gon' reap what they sow. Whoa, yeah, buddy, we gon' keep talking cold, and I hang with a few, cause the most do the most. Wine bottles on the table, get the chairs and the toast, cause we didn't save ourselves, it was God as our boast. What?
Go dummy, go beast on 'em. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on 'em. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on 'em. Put that 500 degrees on 'em. 500 degrees. Go dummy, go beast on 'em. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on 'em. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on 'em. Put that 500 degrees on 'em. 500 degrees. Countdown, levitate. Going up, elevate. Watch me demonstrate. On time, never late. I grind, celebrate. No pump, fake, hesitate. I've been scoring every day. Champagne Perrier. Since 9-3, been in the box, now stepping up to home. Like straight out the sandlot, now I'm plotting on the globe. I work hard, I show love, that karma steady growing. Got this far, I go hard, let God take control. I was starving skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Yo, go dummy, go beast on 'em. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on 'em. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on 'em. Put that 500 degrees on 'em. 500 degrees. Go dummy, go beast on 'em. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on 'em. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on 'em. Put that 500 degrees on 'em. 500 degrees. Smile good, skin clear. This here my year. Hey, look up here. This here my tier. Same fit 4 days. I grind 4 ways. I play no games. All me, no blame. On the wave, my own wave. Can't stop my shine. In the lane, my own lane. Can't stop my grind. 40 yard in the V12 and like 1.5. At 19, I cleared 19 in a month, no lie. Oh God. I was starving skinny, now my weight up, got no energy for haters. See you trying, see you later. I'm shooting for the stars, need no laser beam, blowing like the greatest, but it's one who's always greater. Yo, go dummy, go beast on 'em. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on 'em. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat on 'em. Put that 500 degrees on 'em. 500 degrees. Go dummy, go beast on 'em. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on 'em. I OD. Apply pressure, put heat
like, here, go get the money. So I go get it. Hate means I do something right. So I'ma let him. Yeah, I'ma let him. Yeah.
Hello guys, and welcome to this second game, Ryuhin against Sokudo. A big game because these are the finalists of the last two grand finals of championship. That is incredible that we get to witness this game yet again for a third season in a row. And just whilst I wait for the last two players, I'm just going to walk you through the map Veto because it does have its importance. Right, let's have a look at it. It is not this one, it will be this one. Right, so we will go to Clubhouse, Lair and Cafe were the other options. Right, so let me get this straight. What was banned first? Chalet and Labs were taken out straight away. Why? Because they were the first two maps of the grand final. Labs 7-2 for Ryu and Chalet 7-0 from Ryu. So we know that they're good on this map, and that's why we got rid of it straight away, like not even no go. We got 7-0'd on it, 7-2'd, and then Chalet we got 7-0'd. Let's get rid of it. Then comes Bank, that we've not seen those players play. Consulate was a 7-5 victory to Ujin, which used to be called Wisteria, for those that have not followed the sort of rebrand that they've been through the new org. Border, Sky and Lair were then banned. Cafe, which was an 8-6 to Sokudo, has also been banned, and now we are on Clubhouse. But what happened on Clubhouse? Well, let me tell you. 8-7 to Sokudo. It was the third map of the grand final just a couple of, I want to say months ago, a couple weeks even, because it's not been that long actually. So it'll be very interesting to see where these teams go with this map. I do have all the players there. Let me see if they are ready, and we should be good to launch. Right, so I do have all the players. That's a start. Let's see what they say and if we are ready to go. This is your match overview. So the game was supposed to start a bit earlier, but there's been delays in inviting the players. Right, let's see if they are ready. And we'll be able to launch ASAP. There is also an other game that is still going on Cry's channel, which should be a good one as well. So let's get to that. Right, still waiting for the players. None are replying. What's going on? I've asked them if they were ready. I hope they are. Just launching their moss, it sounds, and we should get going straight away. Right, because I'm not getting a reply, I'll put you. Oh, 1 sec. They say. What is going on here? Right, so that second could last. So what I'll do is I'll put you on the match sort of schedule, chill here for like not even 20 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe more. We'll see. And then I will jump straight into the game. See you later.
Hit the nail on the head, yeah, I'ma let him.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. might rent the Lambo and go drive it like it's stolen. I've been living wild, I'm just going through the motions. Stumbling out the Uber, grab my hand, gave me the notion. Swimming in your water, but it feels just like the ocean. I cannot really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you.
Here we go, back in the game, which I don't seem to have sound. Oh, yes I do now, right? So that's fixed. Bit of a scare here, but all good in the hood. Blackbeard, Montagnier and Kaid will be your first bans on Clubhouse. Makes sense, we want to get rid of the Blackbeard. I mean, we've seen the game, we've just seen. But yeah, Montagnier and Kaid are the next ones up. Off we are. Yes, the stream will be saved. So we've got a 180 seconds obviously delay, but the stream will be saved. You'll be able to watch it on YouTube as well, so it's not lost. Do not worry, you'll be able to see everything. I do want to apologize, just like I've done for the other game, is that I've not streamed in a while, so, and the stream quality I still need to figure out if it's good enough or not. Do tell me, because that's something I can try and fix. Obviously not for this game, but for the next ones. And also I've just not used the observer mode for so long that I'm going to be terrible at it. I'm going to be missing lots of kills, but the good thing is that both those teams do a lot of kills, and it's not just one player overperforming. So that means that whoever's view I'm on hopefully should well, see some action. We do decide to go upstairs, much a smaller map than what we've seen on Bank earlier. Not in terms of, I guess surface area is, I know it's bigger with the bottom floor and stuff, but where the action happens is, I think, is more fast paced than that. Do let me know if you think I'm full of shit, because that is also a possibility. Spoons have gone up. We've got dice with the diffuser, probably gonna attack that wall here. We do defend it with a mirror. Arrow and Rosé, just making sure they're drilling in, and we are opening straight away. Oh, Bandit's gonna bandit it. Oh, he's gonna trick it. Oh, that is absolutely awful. That is something we should have expected here. Are we gonna open it? This time we're going to be able to open the wall, but not quite in the middle, meaning that we only have a portion of that corridor covered. We can't see the full sort of breadth of it, which is going to allow some of the well, Ryujin players to kind of peek at that door without many issues. But it does seem like we do have this under control. There's no players downstairs. Alfred's got a control with Rosé. So if we do get rid with Homelander of this, we could be looking at a potential kill. Is he gonna kill? No, Rosé gets the first kill. A couple of trades, and as I was trying to switch to the right player, didn't get to do much. But the Azami of Neos is also doing some troubles. Is he going to be able to get the kill? Not quite yet, but he's going to chase him. Does he know he's being chased? No, he does not. He gets a second one. Triple kill for Neos. Is he going to go get the fourth one? Absolutely insane. insane 4K from Neos here, just dropping headshots left and right. Oh my god, what have we just witnessed? The sheer aggression here from Rijin, from their captain, gets them the first round. Pwah. Tough gig. In case you've not seen the players, they're quite, on Sakuda's side, we've got Rose that used to be here as well. We've got Alfred, Aero, and Dice, which are kind of your use players. But Homelander is quite a new addition to the team. On the other side, we've got Pozo, YMK, North, Prax, and Neos, who have stuck together for quite a little bit, if I'm being honest. So it explains why they can peak so confidently, because they know that if they miss, there's someone else knowing their position. But we are going to defend cache CCTV. Obviously, we're going to reinforce all of that garage. Also, this one, both walls reinforced here as well. Interesting to know. We do have the Scopos and the Azami, so we're very much blocking the entry points here. In terms of openings, we've got one here with a mirror who's going to be useful at defending. We've also got an opening on site, so I don't think we're planning to play anyone on A. It's going to be mainly a B hold and red stairs. Dice and Aero are looking to open that wall, and it does seem like they will. Neos has got stuff going on. It's so fast, such aggression here. Rose's lost so much HP. He's going to drone it out. We've got the control here on that window, trying to open up maybe the garage. No, we'll decide to rappel back up. The attackers doing a lot of drawing with not many players pushing, unfortunately, but at least getting some nice intel. It does seem like we're gonna try and push from construction. Still that control from those downstairs, which can be useful but does not have the C4 to deny anything. Right, we need this drone down. It can't just drop down on the whim. He's also quite low HP. You've got the information on that mirror. No, Nolf gets the kill on Homelander. Absolutely destroys his head. We've heard the drop. Nolf gets a lot of damage here on his side, and yeah, that opening, not quite have the information. We're not sure if there's anyone in that bedroom, which is a bit of a problem. We need more certainty here in those opening rounds. All players seem to be in that red staircase. Look at that, one coming back up garage. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Nothing going Sakuda's way in this first two rounds. The attack just... oh, even that gets shut down. Quite aggressive here from Prax. Does not get shut down yet. Or do we have that information? No, we do not. One player will be down, but now he's replaced himself and therefore won't be able to help him, Alfred, to finish another kill. But Rose is still down, which means we're effectively in a 2. Oh no, we've still got 4 players. Alfred and Rose extremely low. We're going to try and smoke him out. Or he's going to come in, but get destroyed, absolutely smashed. Gets a nice kill here from YMK, but no. It will be the time for the attackers that are clearly struggling in this first half of the game. Damn is exactly what I want to say. Paxi, that is silly. That is a silly thingy. Do let me know about the quality of the stream, because I'm on my phone watching it back and it doesn't look really great. So I'm just aware that I want it to look as beautiful as possible. It might not be the case. Tactical timeout, damn, straight away, 2-0. Sakudo trying to see where things didn't go right, and Nils is on 6 kills. He does not wait around. 4 kills in the opening round, 2 to follow. Got Pozo North and YMK on 1 kill as well. Arrow, and I didn't have time to read, Rose and Alfred also on kills. But Homelander and Dice, despite not sort of landing kills, same for Prax, they do have some assists. So far everyone's participating, but clearly the Sakudo's being dominated by the French team. What are they going to be thinking? What do you think they talked about for that sort of 45 seconds, especially when you are attacking downstairs, which it's easy to get control of the upstairs bit, but once you get to those choke points, and by choke points I mean this door is a massive choke point, this door is a massive choke point, and this as well corridor is a big choke point. I'm not even talking about this sort of room, because once you get in there, you know, you think you've got a chance of pushing, but those 3 choke points are huge, and it's just going to be down to how Regin can, and again, stop me if I'm wrong in pronouncing it, but how they can... Oh no, that is naughty. Pozo with a kill on Arrow. That is such an important player gone straight away. And he's still there, He's not back down from it. He's going to get a lot of damage. Homelander will get the kill, however, on YMK. And we're just going to go back down to site. The thing is that we've not lost the most important player in defense. Oh no. Oh, surely he's going to see him. He's going to have to drop back down. The hatch is also pretty open, so all the work done here for Sakudo already. Second hatch will be breached, and now it's just the motor one that needs doing. Right. Going to be holding angles here in that blue, making sure no one tries to back and maybe catch someone, you know, trying to go back up. Explosions coming left and right. We're going to open that motor hatch. Other hatch has been opened, but I don't think he was told that. Ooh, big damage here being taken from the top. Now we know that there is someone with an upstairs hold, and that's going to take time to get rid of. Prax needs to be dealt with, because if you do not, it will be trouble come, you know, the last 20 seconds of the round. So are we going to go get Prax? It seems like we're just waiting around. We're not really focusing on him, which is a bit scary. No, instead we decide to focus on side. Pozo gets another kill, nails with 1, and Prax, we were telling you about Prax, it needs to be dealt with, otherwise he's going to be important. And here is that exact kill that we were talking about. Ryujin leading 3-0, and Sakudo have already used their tactical timeout. Not quite the 8-7 that we were expecting following the last final. It does seem like it's been pracked a lot on Ryujin's side. Sakudo now need to put a stop to that. They need to win 1 or 2 rounds consecutively. 4-2 side swap would not be, you know, the end of the world for them. So that means that in the next sort of 3 rounds they need to grab 2. Castle being brought again to secure that B site. Probably going to make holes there to sort of have all the information needed. We did bring the mirror again as well. Where we can really kind of improve how we've done in the first round would be to be able to open that wall fully in the middle, giving, you know, that full view onto the corridor here.
5 seconds left.
Would put a bit more pressure on on region. We've got that's soft. That's been reinforced. That no real extend being made here. You know, you see everything here is quite soft. We're aware of potential. Oh, is that a power play from Rose trying to move that player? And yeah, can't seem to get there. We are gonna be able to open this quite easily. Arrow with the blitz. Also going to be able to clear that extend, but if you look at it, not much utility has been sort of wasted on that extend. The YMK with the run out gets dice, and that's your hard breach gone. At least one of the 3 that they've brought on board, and that's also the diffuser. Oh no, does he have the information about the blitz? Can he not see the blitz? Oh no, they're in the same team. I'm full of shit. Got information here. But the diffuser's still not been taken. We need that diffuser 1 minute 46 to play. The run out sanctioned by Alfred. You can do it once, but you can't do it twice. Diffuser has still not been picked up, it seems. What are we doing without that diffuser? We can't be pushing. Now Arrow has got it, he's listened to me, and he's gone to get the diffuser. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to play. We do have the blitz. We are in the 4v4. Not the worst of positions. We still have some hard breaches. But it seems like we're not 100% sure where to push from. Now, we do have that information as well about who might be standing in that office, which makes it complicated. You do need to send a drone there. You need that information, because otherwise you might get traded. The plant is going down, and it might be successful. It might just be successful. So Kudo fighting with everything they have. Neos gets down. Homelander gets another kill. It's effectively a 3v2, if not a 2v2, because Neos is still down. Is he gonna get picked up now? It is 3v2 situation. Do we have the information about that player? Is he gonna run around, gets shut down? Is he going for the... Oh! Great kill from Alfred here. Gets a triple Rose to close it out. And suddenly, it's Sakuda's first round, just like we said it. Despite losing their hard breach early on, they were able to just rush in with that blitz and create that uncertainty that allowed the plant, and when you're in a post-plant situation, just hang out outside and let Regin do the work, and that's exactly what they did. Mirror Castle Bandit Valkyrie Azami will be your defending 5. We've got just a couple of changes on the attack, just bringing 2 hard breaches now with Homelander still on the Ash, and we've got Arrow and Dice on support operators. Right, so
Bomb located by attackers.
oh, decide to change. Okay, the Deimos is being changed for a Thermite, and we've got a Thatcher instead of Finger. I forgot her name for a second. Lots of changes here. We've got a Maverick that's being brought in, and oh wow, lots being changed here, and we've got pretty much 5 openers here. Prax, is he looking to spawn peek again, or is he being naughty? Is Prax being naughty? Not quite landing his shots. think we've realized that they were making holes left and right. We know that they're going to soften that wall to be able to open it.
Position secured.
Fever deployed.
Yeah, you can just shoot through that. But where's the Homelander needs to come around?
Reloading! Cover me!
Alfred is playing it quite sneaky. He needs to get rid of Prax that is sitting downstairs. Oh, but it does seem like he's got information. Has he heard him? Nails gets a kill,
Attackers recovered the
but
bomb
it's
diffuser.
up to Prax. Get shut down. Nails also taking quite a bit of damage. Will get downed as I was trying to switch my view to him. 3v4, and this looks like it could be that second round that Sakudo we're looking for. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Quite aggressive here. North is coming all the way into nearly into cash to cause some trouble. We still have YMK in there. Lots of damage being taken by North. He's gonna have to retreat. But do we have that information about YMK? I'm not sure we do. I'm not sure we do. Yes, we do. Dice will take care of him. It's a 2v4, but North is really low. It's just really low. It's all up to Pozo and North to close this one out. Just need to take our time on Sakuda's side, get rid of North, and then attempt a plant on A. I think it's probably the best course of action here,
Attackers'
but
bomb diffuser has been dropped.
time is
Attackers
wearing in thin. Diffuser in the hands of Alfred. So is this flashbang.
Stun grenade out.
Going in. Pozo does get a kill. It's certainly a 2v3. Oh, mistakes. Oh, mistakes. North with an absolute banger of a C4. Pozo with another kill. And suddenly they've turned this one into a 2v1. Makes it a 1v1. But does he have time to plant? No, he won't. There's nothing he can do. Looks for the kill. But no, he was down in the staircase. Not much to be done here. And suddenly what could have been a 3-2 just transforms into a 4-1. One more round before we swap attackers and defenders. And if we have a look at kills so far, Neos is on 8. We've got Pozo on 5, as well as Alfred. 4 kills for North, 3 for Homelander, 2 for YMK, Prax, and Arrow. Dice on 1. Very quick map. You know, we've started about 20-ish minutes ago, and especially the first kind of 3 rounds have been really quick, and
Here comes Talos.
lots of kills with lots of time remaining is what I'm saying. We're not maybe making full use of that time. Scopos here is going to be staying in the bread staircase, you know, whilst his other half reinforces the wall. We decided to change again and bring a blitz.
5 seconds left.
I don't know if it's to sort of, you know, stop the...
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Is it to throw off the defensive team, or is it just a last minute change of strategy? Well, I'll tell you what, the blitz is something that has worked quite well.
You won't hear a thing.
Time to open up.
Reload.
I was going to try something cool, but it did not work. We've got that information. We know he's standing over here. Gonna rotate back up. Alfred just waiting to make his way, but gets shut down by Prax. We could have seen that coming a mile away. Just heard him through the barricade. Oh, we know there's a push. Oh, trouble. Gets shut down as he tosses the C4. Not able to make it detonate. Lots of damage being taken by North as well. And a really good push from Sakudo, being able to get rid of not only one player, but that C4 could have made some damage. Dice blowing up holes everywhere. We do know that there is someone in the garage on the catwalk, gets rid of it. Homelander gets a kill as well, and suddenly it's all up to North. A C4 that does not detonate. We now know that he's downstairs, meaning that he won't be able to do much. All we have to do is just wait for him in the red staircase. We've got 2 players doing so. Oh, first kill does not grab anyone. Oh, and he gets absolutely rammed by the poor Blitz. But the kill will be Rose in the end. 4-2, that's the sort of side swap we were telling you about. That's what we expect sort of on a map like this. But yeah, they've come back well from what essentially was a 3-0 at the start. So good stuff from Sakudo so far.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Downstairs hold is the first choice for Sakudo. We've got Dice here on the mirror, making sure that site is crispy. Is that castle? Yeah, the okay. The further I was from it, the weirder the castle logo barricade was. I was like, what is that? It looked a bit like Aurora, and I was like, you can't have that surely in
10 seconds to go.
in defense.
5 seconds to insertion.
Hero on the Goya.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Alfred upstairs. Is there a spawn peak? It doesn't seem like it. We're playing it quite safe. We do have Alfred playing in a roaming position though. Ooh, is he expecting trouble? There's definitely some trouble coming his way. I don't think we've got the information. Yes. Oh, he will now, surely. Oh, but that's too late. Not able to grab him, and that's a free kill here on Neos for Alfred. Did lose a bit of HP, but remains alive and in a fairly safe position.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oof, damage here being taken by North. Really good angles here from Sakudo. YMK still opening that kitchen hatch. We've seen that Alfred has now vacated the premises. He's gone back down onto site. Very smart thing to do. We've got information from Arrow as well if anyone comes into that blue staircase. Get rid of those drones, and yeah, I don't know if we're expecting someone to walk out there. Oh, that's it. That's smart. We wanted to open those line of sight, but we didn't want it to break the castle barricade. So we want to make sure that we stay safe in that kitchen, which means we're probably planning for a drop. At least that's where we're putting all our sort of utility. But Homelander gets the kill on North. Too eager to peek at that hatch to throw in some utility. Homelander will grab another one. Rose to shut him down, and it seems like a flawless round, and it's exactly what it is. Kills coming left and right, and Sakudo suddenly show a different face.
attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Throwing a dread mine. These will protect us. Reloading! Well done! Setting the welcome mat. Reload!
Right, we head into round 8.
Well secured!
Oh, and we've decided to bring a clash.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Raising our defenses. Using shield.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Alfred playing downstairs. We've got North attacking what will be the Team War Rose here. We've got an extant that is, you know, a bit more, put a bit more thought into it than what Ryujin had, but ooh, open straight away.
Setting up a sequential breach.
The opening here as well, both walls open, which means we've got two really sides to attack from. Ooh, but we hear him do trouble. Escapes at the last possible moment here. Arrow making sure that if anyone comes through there, they'll be welcomed with trouble. We've seen that head from the Ryujin player, and we do expect someone. Oof, Alfred with the first kill on North. Arrow's taking quite a bit of damage, but does manage to get rid of Neos. The other side of the attack is being guarded by Homelander and Arrow.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Oof. Arrow triple kill here. Managed to get rid of him, and now there's only one left. Pozo with, well, doesn't really know what to do, but it seems like we're gonna go back to a 4-all. Built taunt here. Gonna wait it out. Gonna use that time, you know, as a tactical timeout, you know, for place to think where those last few rounds have gone wrong. What can we do to counter it?
Dread mine on.
29 seconds to play. It's just gonna run the clock. Whilst we're gonna look at the kills so far. 8 from Neos, got 7 from Alfred. We've
15 seconds
been
left.
able to shut down Neos, it seems, and that's what's had the biggest impact on the game. 10 seconds to go. He's gonna try and peek to just get
5
a
seconds.
free kill or two. The run out here, they know it's one. Not much will happen, and
Operators, you are out of time.
good timeout. Mutazami, Mosey, Bennett and Smoke will go against Maverick, Grim, Buck, Capito and Ash. That's if there is no change on the attacking side of things. We're going to go Cash CCTV.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Walls being reinforced this time. It's not something we did on region side, but Sukudo prefer to reinforce that wall onto A. It means that they want a more of a strong apologies. It means that they want more of a stronghold on A, as it suggests as well from those sort of holes. We want to make sure that we can cover from A, the B side. We're also going to have a few people here on the catwalk, obviously with the Azami. That's kind of a go-to. The attack though does look like it's going to focus on the other side of the map, making their way through to that construction from bedroom. At least that's what Prax and Neos seems to be doing. We've got YMK as well to help with that, and it seems like the other players are going to focus on opening that wall. That's exactly what North is doing now. So we did not wait around. That C4 did make a hole eventually, but huge play here from Rose. Or was it Rose? Or was it Alfred? It will have been Rose. No, it doesn't have. It'll be Arrow. That's blasted is C4. The bandit to get a free kill. That's one way of bandit tricking the wall. It's just let them open, but absolutely explode them in half. Alfred just lurking downstairs, making himself forgotten, you know, letting them come in. It does really seem like we're attacking that side of the map, but we do need to be careful about anything that could be coming back up those kind of main stairs. Going to be able to drop in, but we need some sort of intel on that staircase, otherwise Alfred is going to be able to come back undetected. Definitely not what we'd want to do. So we do have that claymore here, double claymore. Alfred has seen the claymore but will be able to avoid it. Just about. Has broken the claymore, but I don't think he's been hurt. Oh no, that's exactly what we're talking about. And Alfred is able to grab a double kill. Arrow may be down, but it's all up to Prax now. And Pozo's got to come back up that staircase, make sure he can take care of Alfred. But Alfred is expecting it, is expecting someone to come and find him. What a play from the Mosey. We're just outperforming Ryujin here on Sakuda's side. Arrow is being picked up as well. Effectively a 4v2. Flash coming in. We do get rid of him. Pozo to bring it back into 2v3. Nice angles here, but 15 seconds to play. There's not much you can do. What are you going to do? Nothing they can do. Prax does get a kill somehow. Oh, he does get shut down. And then suddenly it's a 1v1. Does not have the information, but Rose is able to grab a last headshot onto him. Oh la la, if it didn't bend down, would have gone down. Somehow Sakuda, for the first time of the game, grab a 5-4 lead after being led 3-0. And now it's Ryujin's time for a timeout. Bit of taunt going on. Obviously nothing bad. If he does get too insulting, it's something we can tell them to stop and stuff like that. But 45 seconds to put your heads round together, because if you look at that, that is 4 rounds in a row for Sakudo. That is the most round the team has put in a row against another one. Oh, sounds like I've just taken a screenshot. Don't know how, but it's definitely happened. 5-4 here, round 10, and we're gonna go Church Arsenal downstairs. Ram again to open up all those walls. I mean that verticality in the kitchen mainly. I've got sense as well. It just seems like we're going to try something a bit different. But yeah, the strat seems to be as simple as win the next round. Win another round. Hatches are they going to be all reinforced? We've only done one so far. I do believe Alfred's going to be doing the motor hatch, and I wonder if we won't just leave this one open, because we know they're going to open it, and it's played to their advantage actually to take those lines aside from the hatch. I mean, from downstairs onto the hatch, it has worked quite well. So we do reinforce it in the end. In terms of spawn peaks, not much I can do. We're playing quite safe on Sakuda's side. With Rosado standing at the top of that blue staircase. Alfred being sneaky as well, all the way into hookah. But not many players coming his way, unfortunately for him. We do have a good cover though here from Pozo, who's gonna leave it, but unfortunate because he might have just peeked in it if you gave him a few more seconds. First hatch has been opened. We try and take care of that upstairs top floor control. Dice will be downed all the way down. Alfred will get killed though. With his lurking back into the pool table area. Homelander with a kill on Neos. Things starting to go the way of Sakuda. We've seen... Oh. Why is he peeking that? Oh, he's not scared. He's not scared, but Prax will get the kill eventually, bringing it back into a 3v3. Right, so... Oh, why would you break that door? Literally inviting him to come out and sanction it. Pozo and North. So Pozo's got the information, knows that that player's here. We'll be looking for him to make a mistake. Not peeking though, Alfred. He knows he's flashed. And they will get the kill. So they somehow bring it back into a 2v2. Ever since it looks like a team is being dominated, they somehow bring it back into a tight situation. 4 seconds to go. He's going to have to plant. There's no other choice. No, Arrow gets the kill. Great piece here. And now 4 seconds to play. Nothing can be done. He's going to have to plant it. That's round 4. Sakuda, who lead 6-4. And suddenly it seems that Ryohin are sort of falling apart. Match point for Sakudo Esport. And most importantly, like a 5th round in a row. Can you imagine they were led 4-1 and managed to bring it back to 6-4? Big problem. Something we saw a lot with Splicey Sport when they used to play is just not being able to close out games, and that's something we're seeing here from Ryohin. Are Sakudo, do they have it in them to put a 6th round in a row and finish it there, or will we have a reaction from the attacking side of Ryohin?
Attackers have located a bomb.
Remains to be seen. Classic defense so far. Do we have an extend? It does seem like we're planning for one, definitely. With Arrow, we've got that shield in red as well. Can always provide a bit of cover. And we are going to jam it, meaning that we'll force the attackers to waste a lot of utility. We do have drones on the catwalk from the Grim of Neos, so definitely going to be looking to push on that side. Prax as well on the repel. We've got North again, that's going to try and open up. Hopefully does not get shut down. Exactly, the C4. He got him once, but won't get him twice. First kill does come to the hands of Neos, though, who gets rid of one. Oh. Prax needs that cover whilst he puts this down. Just making sure that he's not in danger. Great drone here from Neos, who's going to have the information. He's got the intel. Oh, he's got the intel. He's got the intel. He doesn't know where it's coming from, though. But now we've gone back up red stairs. Great play here from Alfred. Just getting a few, you know, few bullets onto his opponents, but not quite falling for it. Dice taking a lot of damage, but still able to get rid of North. That's diffuser dropped. Pozo will get the kill on Nomalander, and Dice will get a second. Not a lot to stop him here onto site. He knows that another player has dropped down the hatch. Now pushing construction, the defenders trying to counter. We've only got Pozo and Prax with Neos down. 1 minute and 5 seconds to play. Does not look very good for Ryuhin, if I'm honest here. Defense is quite set in place. We've got Neos who's bleeding out and won't be picked up. It's just nothing we can do here. Here we go. Alfred will confirm, I guess, by letting him bleed out. Damage being taken by Prax. Pozo is just going to run in. He is literally just going to run in. Time for the plant. The plant is in effect. How have they managed to just come around there? Does get down though. It's a 1v2. Looks quite complicated for him. Alfred gets the kill. It's a GG. And Sakudo somehow, with a last sort of TK, managed to make it 7-4 here.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Bomb defusing attempt failed. Defenders win.
GG's to Sakudo. Victory 7-4 here. What a game. What a game. I'm going to put you on the match overview. Just going to update the scoreboard. But wow, that did not go the way I expected it. Except, yeah, you know, especially after those sort of like 3 first rounds. I did think that Sakudo were in a tough one. Then they brought it back to sort of the same, and then I thought, you know, it's going to be quite a tight game that they've come back into it. But no, Ryuhin just completely fell apart. They had that sort of initial few rounds and then just collapsed. So yeah, league game. We won't have an interview. I think we're a bit too short for it. We're also a few minutes behind schedule. Here's your score, 7-4. If you want to see the standing, here it is. Sakudo is the sole leader for now with 6 points. Voltage standing strong with 5. Underrated are on 3 points, and we've got Valor who is also on 3 points. I know that Valor is playing underrated, I think. Is it? Let me check. let me see what the games are. So, no, underrated is against Itula, blah, 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 which seems to have lost their game because they're 0-2. So that game's been played. Underrated is not going to go any higher. But we do have on Crysis channel, and obviously I'll try and get you guys there as soon as possible. We do have another game between Valor and Outfit, which Outfit 49 is currently leading. Right. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching the stream. I'm going to put you again on the match winner, and hopefully, if I can remember how to do it, switch you on to Crysis channel. Right, so let's see if I can raid this channel this way. Here we go. Right, let's go, boys. See you later. Thanks.